Alright everybody, welcome. In this video we're going to be going over the intro lick to Clapton's version of Reconsider Baby off the album From The Cradle. One of my favorite albums of all time, and probably one of yours too if you found this video. So we're going to go through it note by note, and then I'll take you through a little bit of theory, kind of talk how you can work it into your own playing and everything like that. If you are an intermediate player to late intermediate, you can probably get a lot from this video. If you're advanced, maybe not. This is probably stuff you've covered already, unless you haven't studied the blues or anything like that. But without any further ado, let's get right to it. Okay, everybody, here we go. So we're going to be in the key of G here, where the song takes place, right there. And so we're going to start right here on the 5th fret of the G string. And we're going to bend that up. So we're going to bend it right up into that note. So 3rd fret of the B. Okay, and we're just going to kind of walk up the scale like that. If you're familiar with this type of playing, you've probably seen something like this before. So, okay, then we're going to jump to this note, 6th fret of the B. So, and we're just going to give that a little bit of a tweak like that. Okay, so, and then jump right back to 3rd fret of the E string, so. Okay, and then ring finger right here, 6th fret of the E. Also give that just a little bit of a tweak, so putting all that together. Okay, and then we're going to bar these two down right here, and we're going to walk down just like that, so. Okay, so we're basically living at the top of this pentatonic shape right here. So once again. So then we're going to do a bend and release right there, 5th fret of the G. Just like that. And then we're going to pull off to the 3rd fret of the G there, so. Okay, so. Okay, and then to complete that bend, release, pull off, and you're going to land right there at the root note, 5th fret of the D. Okay, and then we're going to do a hammer-on from 3rd fret of the G to 4th fret, and that's our minor 3rd right there, so minor to major, so. Right, so that's your bar chord, and the note coming right from that makes that sound major. So. Okay, and then we're going to come back to this note right here with our ring finger. We're going to roll to 5th fret of the A right there, and then we're going to go index finger 3rd fret and then just slide down to 2nd fret and kind of end it like that. So putting it all together slowly. Okay, so we start with this. Okay, just like that. So if I put it all together. Okay. Now, one thing I really like about this lick is that this is kind of how he starts the song, and there's no real count-in or anything like that, and he just sort of kind of launches into it, and then you can sort of feel that the rest of the band kind of hears that he's getting everything started, and then you hear the. And then that's where everybody kind of gels and kind of brings it together, and then the song, then they're off and running. So I mentioned before that we're in the key of G here. So pentatonic shape, your minor shape, you'd put it right here at the 3rd fret. And the big thing that you want to take away from this is that it's got that move in there. So you're probably familiar with that. If not, you want to get familiar with that, because this is how we're going to start a lot of licks in any key, right? So if I'm in A, right, or if I'm in F. So bend, and you kind of bar those two, and it gets you right up to the root note of the key that you're in, whatever it might be. The next thing to kind of take away from this is the, kind of tweak the two little tweaks on these notes here. So again, if you're not super familiar with this position playing blues, these are the notes that you want to bend, right? These ones right here. I like to get both fingers behind them, bend them up just like that. And then we've got the, so we've got that minor to major third hammer on there. And so, all that kind of, stuff is going to come. It's going to come right from there. So that kind of gets you going on that, and the way that he does it, just so it's kind of unique. You only really hear Clapton doing that. It's kind of bend and release right here, pull off to this note, land here, and then backstep a little bit, throw that in, and then instead of going like that. So he's just rolling from those two notes there, and then you kind of end there, which is outside the scale, right? Right, so it kind of gives you this sort of off-putting feel a little bit. So anyway, right? So that's about it there. So go ahead, practice that. Again, if you're kind of new to this style of playing, kind of new to this position, maybe you're not familiar with playing the pentatonic box further down the fretboard here, this is going to be a good exercise for that. There's no real rhythm established yet in the song, so that this is a good one to practice, just kind of have fun with. Okay, so I'm going to have quite a few more videos from this song, from this album, and Clapton in general. So if you like what you see, go ahead, subscribe. I'll have a link to my Instagram down below, other social media and everything like that, okay? For now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon.